So I got my roast nice and brown, nice and burnt. I love it like that. I put some sazon, some garlic, and some lemon pepper on them for seasoning. Now I'm getting ready. I'm cooking in the pan where I browned it up. I'm cooking the carrots, potatoes, onions, and garlic in a beef broth. So first I give them a little bit of a browning, and then I put the beef broth in. And then we'll be moving over to the Hamilton Beach slow cooker. Don't mind the wall. I'm redoing the whole house. Ripped apart the walls. And then I gotta put up new sheetrock. But that's what we're cooking in the Hamilton Beach. So that's all of it right there. And that should taste great. So right now we're just cooking everything in the beef broth for a little bit before I put it in the slow cooker. And then everything goes in the slow cooker. And we just cook away. So there it is. Everything's nice and soft. I only give it about, let's say about 30 minutes. I give it about 10-15 minutes when I brown it. 30 minutes in the, it's going to be in the beef broth. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer it into crock pot. But first, I'm going to drain it into here. And then I'm going to add some flour to the beef broth, make it into a nice gravy. I'm going to transfer the potatoes, carrots, the garlic, and the onions. I'm going to transfer into the slow cooker. So I only give it about, say about 30 minutes before I transfer it into here. I'm going to put the potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, the two roasts in here. And then we're going to cook it in the slow cooker. We're going to create our gravy because we're going to put the beef broth. We're going to transfer it into here. And then we're going to add some flour and make it into a gravy. And then we're going to put it into the slow cooker. And I'll update it a little more. Now, as you see, I did not put all of it in there, but it's nice and soft. Everything beautiful. You got your garlic, your onions, your carrots, your potatoes, and everything's in there. But I only transferred some of it. This is actually going to go on top of the roast. So what I like to do, put some at the bottom, and then when I put the roasts in, which I'm going to do now, and I'm going to put some on the top. I want it around it. I want the meat just to absorb all the taste and all the flavors. So now we got your carrots, onions, garlic, and potatoes. You got the two roasts in a 10-quart Hamilton Beach, like a nice big one. It's like a big roast. Don't want a turkey, chicken, whatever. I got a nice big one. I have one that my wife had. She passed away. But I wanted a nice big one so I can get nice two juicy roasts in there. Now I'm going to put the rest of this on top and around so that the meat gets very good flavor. And then we're going to make the gravy. That's going to be our next step. So there it is. I like to cover it in the carrots, potatoes, onion, and garlic. And now we're going to work on the gravy. So this is your beef broth. This is olive oil, all the seasonings and all that good stuff. And now we're going to make that into a gravy. So far I've used 1.5 of these beef broths. So I might add a little more once I get it in a slow cooker. But making a gravy right now. I'll show you the gravy after it's done. And I did about 6 spoons of flour. And we'll see how it comes out. Oh, that's some beautiful gravy right there. That's beautiful right there. So that's going to be really good. Got all your juices in there. Now that everything in there, look at that. That's going to be beautiful. Look at that gravy. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. So that's going to be really good. Everything gravy, juices, everything is in the slow cooker now. Now we just fire it up and let it cook for a while. Now that is 8 hours in the slow cooker. That is fantastic, and that's gonna be delicious. And I want to cut it up and I'll put a little video at the end what it looks like on a plate, but that's gonna be just gorgeous, incredible, great tasting. Because we added flour, that's gonna turn into a beautiful, beautiful gravy. And it's gonna be something else. So once it cools down, it's gonna be a beautiful gravy. And this is your finished product. What a beautiful pot roast. Now I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's what you get.